Hi guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Wendy Williams finally gives an apology to the LGBTQ community for the Hot Topics gay comments. Okay guys, Wendy Williams finally came out and apologized for her crude gay comments yesterday on her show. Just in case you missed it, this is what happened yesterday. She was talking about Parks and Recs in her Hot Topics, and this is what she said. She said, gay men should stop wearing our skirts and our heels. And if you're a man and you're clapping, you're not even a part of this. You don't even understand the rules of the day. It's women going out and getting saucy and then going back home. You're not a part. I don't care if you're gay. Gay men don't get menstrual every 28 days. You can't do a lot of what we do. But I get offended by the idea that we go through something you will never go through. Stop wearing our skirts and our heels. Just saying. Girls, what do we have for ourselves? Okay, so it offended not just gay people, it offended a lot of people. It was kind of a rude statement. I mean, duh. And she got a lot of heat for it. People went crazy, which happens when you offend people. They lash out. They took to social media and they really was dragging her in the comment sections. I mean, people were just really offended. Like, how dare you say something like that? You know, it's offensive. Who do you think you are? It was just going on and on and on. It was a lot. And I always say, when you offend someone, you have like an hour grace period. If you would have came back out in an hour or two, maybe people wouldn't be as mad. But she didn't say anything the next day, but she finally issued a separate statement, not on her show, but it looks like she's in her dressing room or something like that. And this is what she said when she issued this apology video. She says she didn't realize how she came across until she rewatched herself. I mean, you didn't read the comments on Twitter? I mean, I find that hard to believe. No one in your staff told you, but okay. She goes on. She says, but she promises she didn't mean to cause any harm and never does the show in a place of malice. She says she was just trying to have a conversation, but she understands now she may have been out of touch. I mean, it was long. It's long. I'll leave the full link in the description so you could hear the full video. But that was the gist of it. Like, I didn't realize that I was saying a bad thing and blase. Okay. Oh, Wendy. Listen, I'm going to say both ends of the coin how I feel. Because I have said things too. When I try to tell a story, sometimes I'm acting like I'm in my living room and I'm just acting silly and just cutting up and I say offensive things and it's totally not intentional. Like, I've said stupid stuff all the time. Also, too, sometimes when you're telling a story, if you're like a silly person or you tell it in a certain way, and you're not mindful of how you're talking, like, because I'm extremely silly, I might say something. So I can kind of understand that. But like I said, when you mess up and you read those comments and you see that you are offending people immediately. I mean, there's nothing that Wendy can do that cannot make me believe that after she does a show, she takes to social media. I put out a video. I might not have all day, but I read the first 10, first 20, whatever I have time to read, I read them. I never act like I read comments. We listen to what people say. Okay, so let's just say you said something being silly or it came off the wrong way. You had to know before the following day, after the show, that you offended people. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. I like Wendy Williams. I'm not bashing. I'm being honest and telling my opinion. I mean, that doesn't mean I don't like her, by the way. She had to know that it was offensive. And to say that you went back and then you seen the tape and then you realize, no, listen, they have people on staff to read these comments. They have people on staff to watch these videos that we make. It is what it is. They read blogs. They do damage. They find out what the people's reaction is, okay? And it is what it is. I mean, come on, Norman, you were looking for hot topics that didn't come across that Wendy Williams said something to offend an entire community. She had to know. She might have not known what to say or whatever, but you had to know. So with that being said, at least she did apologize. Listen, some people never apologize, aka Gayle King. Okay, some people never apologize for offending someone. But at the same time, when you apologize, that doesn't mean that people are going to accept your apology right away, if at all. I mean, there's been times when people have made rude comments, I don't know, something that offended me about women, about black people, and probably was sincerely sorry for what they said, but I'm still mad. You know what I mean? Just because you apologize, it doesn't mean that people are going to forget and that they're going to accept your apology. It's just the right thing to do. You have to apologize, and then the rest is up to the people that you offended. Do I think that she intended to offend people? No. I do believe she probably was just talking, out the side of her head, or just, I don't know what she was thinking. I mean, what she said, it wasn't even funny. Maybe she's just, I don't know. But she said it, and she's well aware that she's on television talking to millions of people. I don't know if she thought she was being funny, if she was leading a all-women's movement. I don't know why she said it, but she had to know at least 20 minutes after that show that she offended people. Because if she doesn't read her comments herself, there's someone on her staff that does. So maybe she didn't know what to say. But look, you took the first step by apologizing. That's all you can do at this point once you've offended people. And do I think she's homophobic? No. Why did she say that? Beats the hell out of me. I don't know why you said it. But, you did your part. You apologize. And it's always the right thing to do. When you realize you offended someone, you have to apologize. But don't expect everything to go back to normal. It just doesn't work that way. So you've gotten yourself in some hot water, Wendy. I'm sure this isn't the first time, and it won't be the last. We'll see what the LGBTQ community reacts to it, because now it's in their hands. It is what it is. Okay, guys. I let you know how I feel about this video and what happened. So what I want to know today in my comments section is, do you think her apology is sincere? And number two, do you think that people will accept her apology? I mean, that's out of her hands at this point. Also, if you like this video, please don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.